We were getting ready for the post-Cold War era. And I took the first major trip over to the Baltics, Lithuania, Estonia, and Latvia, at the request and coordination of General Shalikashvili, who was a SHAPE commander at the time. These were all emerging democracies. There's a lot of history to all of these, and it's been taken to the next level.
But we didn't want to offend the Russians. We didn't want to put active duty forces into the Central European countries. So instead, the State Partnership Program was created, where we aligned a state National Guard with a country that had some logical relationship.
American soldiers have a trust to Macedonian soldiers because they go in the missions where their lives are in danger, and also Macedonian soldiers have a full trust to American soldiers to operate together.
There is a huge expectation and hope by the people of Kosovo that this partnership is going to bring them closer to the Euro-Atlantic integration.
El Salvador, Central America, Mexico is the back door to the United States of America. And we need to stabilize the drug trafficking, the human trafficking. We can't afford unrest in that region.
And over time, we've been able to build a seamless relationship with both the leadership of the El Salvadoran military, as well as many people within the civilian community.
It's sort of bringing unlikely partners together and realizing that they really can be the best of partners. This is not something where I think the Guard expects that we're going to see immediate benefits, but that we're going to see benefits decades from now.
The greatest challenges of the 21st century, of our lifetimes, are not necessarily challenges that can be resolved through kinetic power. They can only be resolved ultimately through an open engagement in the marketplace of ideas.
The National Guard in general is very suited for this type of work because we have Guard members that are actually members of the local police department, local fire departments, or they have other civilian jobs, and so they're not necessarily tied to just what the military has trained them to do.
We would like to let this training be an avenue for each Army forces to learn from each other.
A lot of these, I've run into folks just this week already that I took back to North Dakota 7 years ago. And you can build on that. We don't have to start over with, it's just some guy, another guy coming. And that's why the National Guard's unique. It's a long-term relationship, and relationships really to the rest of the world are more important than we sometimes give it credit for.
I think we all need to work hard to make it a success.
We have to learn how to work hand in hand with our civilian agencies, both state and local. And we've been teaching that also to the Ghana Armed Forces to work with their National Disaster Management Organization hand in hand. So it's one concerted effort. All the right people are in the right place at the right time.
it becomes much more than a discussion about the military relationship, but it truly is things that we are concerned about in our nation, and in particular our state of Colorado, and what Jordan's concerned about. We share so many commonalities.
It's a relationship that's built on mutual trust. It's been built also under fire, and we have worked together very, very well.
As big as the world is and as different as cultures are at times, we share a lot of core values. One of the core values of the State Partnership Program is relationships. And so to spend time with their soldiers and their soldiers to spend time with ours and find out those common things that we find important, those common values, that helps to broaden the exposure of our soldiers as well as theirs, and to have a better appreciation of each other.
It is not a reactive program. It's not a program trying to respond to a current emergency. It's a program that's looking to the future.
Sometimes people look at us, you know, in uniform in the military and think that all we are is about war. And I think what people don't appreciate is really what we're about is peace.